away from the guardrails, Zion! Janus! Don't need any castaways. Aki! What do you see up there?
The storm doesn't seem to be letting up anytime soon, Captain!
Shit. Double check the ropes and keep looking for a break in the storm! The ship wasn't built for this kind of storm, damn it! Zion! Is everything still secure? Thank the gods.
I think I see something! Over there!
What do you see, Aki?
Looks like a person! Must be a castaway, Captain!
Person? Out here? Are you sure?
Aye! Off the starboard bow! Off that driftwood over there!
How did they get out here? Janus! Man the helm and take us off the starboard bow towards that castaway! Then try your best to circle them. Zion! Help me prepare the life raft! I'm gonna grab them. Gotcha, lad. Hold on just a little longer.
It's a kid. Is he...
Yeah, he's alive. Barely. And why aren't you at your post?
I was worried, Captain. I also want to help.
Start a fire in the fireplace over there. He must have been in the water for a while. His skin is cold as ice. There's scratches and bruises all over his body. Fetch an extra set of clothes while you're over there. The ones he has are no good.
Captain, on his legs.
Chains. Must be a runaway slave, then. Would explain his clothing and bruises. Give me your knife. I'm gonna take these off him. We will not tell the crew about this. Is that clear?
Aye, Captain.
I'm on my way! You stay with the kid and call for me if he wakes up. Janus! Keep as steady as you can! Zion! Buoy the sea anchor off the bow! Kelly and Keyhigh! Batten down the hatches
below. Where am I?
Well, you're finally awake. How are you feeling, kid?
I'm... okay.
Don't lie to me. My first mate here, Aki, spotted you drifting in the ocean during one of the worst storms we've encountered. Your body's covered in lacerations and bruises, and you're cold as ice from the sea. It's a miracle you didn't drown.
I'm still cold, and I'm a little hungry.
Fetch another sheet from below and grab a few oranges from the galley as well. Tell me your name, kid. And explain to me why you were in the ocean with chains around your legs.
Kieran. My name's Kieran. That's all I can remember.
You don't remember anything else?
That might be for the best. Kieran, is it? Listen, rarely do we allow stragglers to tag along with us, especially young ones. But I will make an exception for you if you pull your weight around here. I'm going to be your mentor. Once you're back to full health, I'll teach you the ins and outs of my ship and what my crew do here. Better get as much rest as you can, Kieran. Because I am gonna work you to the bone.
Captain Farida was true to his word. Once Kieran was back to full health, the captain began his training, teaching him how to properly lift heavy crates, how to clean barnacles off the sides of the ship, and scrubbing the deck, to name a few. At night, he taught Kieran how to read the stars and how to decipher maps to determine the fastest routes to their destinations. Kieran made no complaints. He worked as hard as he could to please the captain and crew, picking up on everything relatively quickly and effortlessly, impressing Farida. Although he would never say it out loud, Kieran was forever grateful they had saved him and made sure to earn his place among the crew. Through his tireless efforts, Kieran eventually gained enough strength and confidence, prompting Captain Farida to take his training to the next level.
Kieran, come here!
Yes, sir.
Enjoying your break there?
Yes, sir.
Good, because it's over now. It's time I teach you how to defend yourself. Here, see if you can hold this sword for me.
It's a little heavy.
It's steel. It ought to be heavy. I'm going to train you how to use this sword. Janus and Aki will take over your chores in the meantime. Give that back now. We're going to start with wasters so you don't hurt yourself. Follow me.
What's a waster?
Waster is a wooden sword. Perfect for practicing and sparring without the risk of hurting yourself or others around you.
Okay, I'm ready.
Good. Now, pay attention and don't get hit.
Farida trained Kieran for hours on end, teaching him how to properly hold a sword so he could fight and defend himself in any situation. As the days turned to months and months turned to years, Kieran learned every skill and trick his crewmates and captain possessed, turning him into a mighty comrade. He joined them on escapades to lone islands for glory and treasure talked about only in legends and at the bottom of empty kegs. They hijacked traveling boats and merchant vessels, plundering their wares, leaving nothing but sunken ships behind. They were unstoppable and unsinkable, until one day they came upon the city of Thel, a massive city that housed the royal family, known far and wide for its extravagant parties and festivals held throughout the year for both the royals and peasants alike. It was the perfect opportunity for pirates to steal all manner of trinkets, gems, and gold from the unsuspecting populace.
Listen up! It appears King Thelmond is hosting yet another festival for the people of Thel, which means no one will be paying as much attention to strangers showing up. However, that doesn't mean we shouldn't be careful. Kieran, Demi, you two will go on land and scout out the city and its people. Find out all the information you can before the festival and bring it back to me.
Aye, sir. Aye, Captain.
Kieran and Demi quickly got ready as the ship slowly docked at the pier. The lively sounds of the town made it feel as though the festival had already begun. Kieran looked on in silence as he took in the town. The buildings were made of a mixture of stone and wood and had a light, cream-like hue in the sunlight. He saw the many lanterns being set up and the small glow mice contained within, their tails illuminated with excitement. He took a deep breath as he walked past the many vendors setting up for the festival. The sweet smells of soda bread and the salty aroma of dried meat made his mouth water with anticipation. He was distracted for a mere moment before quickly regaining his focus for the task at hand. He walked with Demi until they got to a large fountain in the middle of the town square. They gave each other a quick but understanding glance as they set off in separate directions. It was time they got to work.
Miss Desiree, the king requests your audience.
10 more minutes.
You asked for 10 more minutes 20 minutes ago. Please get dressed and join the king in the Great Hall as soon as possible.
Fine, tell him I'll be there shortly, Kelly.
There you are, Desiree. Did you sleep well?
As well as I could have, I suppose. Kelly said you needed to speak with me, Father?
Yes, well, as you are aware, the Flower Festival is this week, and you've consistently expressed an interest in attending.
Yes, I am aware.
After much consideration, and in light of your upcoming birthday, I've decided to let you go.
Let me go? Really?
Now, don't get too excited. Kelly will be accompanying you.
I have to let Kelly come with me?
We can't have a princess gallivanting around all by herself. Either Kelly goes with you, or you'll be spending the evening at home again.
Fine. Kelly can go with me if it makes you feel better.
That's the spirit. You won't even notice him. He'll be like a fly on the wall. I'll also be giving him an allowance so you can enjoy the festival to your heart's content. Now, you should hurry and get ready before it's too late. Have a wonderful time, my dear.
I will, Father. Thank you for allowing me to go.
Let's hope she doesn't get into any trouble.
Time seemed to fly by for Desiree. She eagerly got ready for the festival, carefully choosing the most inconspicuous outfit she could find. A bland cream-colored shirt with a brown vest, dark brown pants, and knee-high boots. Once she was ready, Kelly joined her as they made their way to the town. He kept as close as possible to her while the dazzling decorations and smells of fresh food in the air filled her with excitement and eagerness.
Mulled wine and spiced mead here. The best tasting wine and mead in Levea.
Kelly, look over there. What is that?
It appears to be candied fruits.
Candied fruits?
Special treat the common folk like to make for festivals and other special occasions. They cover the fruits in water and melted sugar, allow it to harden for a day, and then repeat the process over 5 days, thus resulting in a candied shell.
Oh, they sound absolutely delightful. Excuse me, may I buy some of your candied fruits?
Of course. Which kind would you like? I have starfruit and strawberries.
I'll take 2 of each. I've never had these before, and they smell so sweet.
I'd be more than happy to sell them to you. Thank you so much.
Is 1 gold good?
I'm sorry. Did you say 1 gold?
Apologies. My friend here's such a kidder. How much are your candies?
But, they're 10 copper each.
Mulled wine and spiced mead here. The best
Thank
tasting
you.
wine
We'll
and
be on our way now.
Only 60
Thank
copper.
you.
Desiree gave the vendor a thankful smile before she went back to taking in the wonderful sights and sounds of the festival. The sounds of children laughing and the music from the traveling musicians was like honey to her ears. In time, they made it to the town square, where it seemed even more people were gathered. Desiree looked on with wonder as she watched the townsfolk dance with the music and consume what appeared to be dried meat and ale. Excitement swelled within her as she made her way towards the dancing crowd, before Kelly intervened and pulled her back to his side.
Oh, no, you don't. Mingling in a large crowd could get you pickpocketed, or even worse, kidnapped.
Oh, you're over-exaggerating, Kelly. I just want to dance with them.
No. You can watch them from afar. Your father would have my head if any misfortune befell you.
I'm sure one dance wouldn't be dangerous for the young lady, my good man. If it were truly that dangerous, no one would be dancing right now.
Desiree turned around to see a young man sitting on a large box next to them. He had a fine, muscular build with long orange hair that reminded her of a warm summer's morning, and dark hazel eyes that she couldn't help but get lost in. He smiled at her warmly as he jumped off the box and walked up to them. As he approached, she couldn't help but notice he smelled like the breeze carried by the ocean's waves.
I'll be the judge of that, Mr.
I am Kieran, a simple sailor visiting Thel to enjoy this wonderful festival.
Right, well, Kieran. Why don't you mind your own business and be on your way?
You'll have to excuse me then. I couldn't help but notice this beautiful woman wanting to dance and participate in the festival's activities. Speaking of which, I know your name, Ahashka.
My name is Desiree. Pleasure to meet you, Kieran.
The pleasure's all mine, Ahashka.
That's close enough, sailor. You can go introduce yourself to someone else. Have a good evening. This way, Desiree.
You really need to lighten up, my good man. Festivals are for celebrating.
Hello, good sir. I am Trigvi, a bard that is called upon by many, many individuals. May you send a copper piece my way, and in return I shall perform for you my glory.
No, thank you, but maybe later.
Damn it. I worked hard on this song.
As the night went on, the music grew more lively as more and more people made their way to the town square. Kieran took advantage of their excitement and distractions, quietly slipping through the crowded common folk, slithering his hand into their pockets, grabbing any valuables or coins without being noticed, all the while carefully trailing behind Desiree. He wasn't sure what it was, but something about her piqued his curiosity. He watched as she smiled and laughed at everything around her. Her eyes were wide with wonder and whimsy as she drank in the surrounding scenery. It was almost like she had never been outside before today. He stayed far enough behind so the man that was with her wouldn't notice him as he contemplated a way to separate them. He bided his time until finally he had his opening. Kelly turned away for only a moment, but that was all it took for Kieran to sneak up and grab her by the hand as he quickly took her away.
Well, Ahashka, for a man so worried about you being taken away, he sure is unobservant.
Oh, it's you.
Yes, it's me. You know, you're just as bad as him. You trust so easily, Ahashka. What if I was stealing you right now? I could take you with me on the sea, never to return.
I don't know. Something about you tells me you aren't as bad as you make yourself out to be.
You're too kind, Ahashka. Tell me, why is someone like you here? I've seen how you act around the people here. You don't seem to worry about everything like your bodyguard does. Which brings up another question. What sort of trouble are you getting in that you have a bodyguard?
My father is worried I would be taken or robbed. Kelly's here to make sure that doesn't happen. Unfortunately, I can't have any real fun because he's just as cautious.
That much is true. Unfortunate that he failed. I was able to whisk you away so easily. But don't worry, I'm merely borrowing your presence.
Oh? Who's that?
Please, sir. It's a good song. Trust me, it will be worth your copper. I can even dance.
I have no idea.
Please,
Come on, let me show you around the festival.
I haven't eaten in days. I really need the money. My stomach hurts. Please, I can't. Please, I want to eat.
Kieran led Desiree through the festival, showing her the many vendors she missed and telling her about the foods and drinks they were selling. She listened earnestly as he spoke, hanging on to every word that he said. Eventually, they made their way to the town square once more, and Desiree watched on eagerly as the townsfolk danced and laughed with excitement and joy. Kieran smiled softly and with a slight bow held out his hand to her invitingly.
Ahaska, may I have the pleasure of this dance?
I'm afraid I don't know the dance they are doing.
That's okay, Ahaska. And just let your body guide you.
Kieran gently grabbed her hand and pulled her towards the enthusiastic crowd. He placed his other hand at the small of her back and with much enthusiasm began to dance with her. They weaved through the crowd of dancers easily while he skillfully lifted her off her feet every time they spun in a circle. The music grew more energetic and the people around them picked up the pace. Kieran effortlessly kept up, while at the same time making sure she didn't step on his feet. He couldn't help but be drawn to Desiree's smile as they danced for what felt like hours.
Thank you so much, Kieran. I think I had the most fun in my life tonight. The food, the drinks, and the dancing, all of it was truly magical for me.
I'm glad you had fun. It was an honor getting to meet you tonight. I do hope we can do this again.
I hope so too. The night sky is so peaceful and the moon is so bright. I never want to leave.
Such a beautiful view. But what more to make it even more romantic than a song?
I've said no every time. Why would I say yes now? Is that even your ship you're sitting on right now? Get out of here.
I'm gonna drown. I can't swim.
You really don't like him, do you?
I don't like it when people beg after being told no. It makes them look desperate and pathetic.
That may be true, but maybe they have something exciting to give.
Maybe, but as of right now, he's just annoying to me.
The castle! It's under attack!
Shit! They wouldn't do that, would they?
I have to go back. My father's in there.
What? Your father? Are you crazy? The castle is falling apart. Anyone who is in there is most likely dead.
I have to make sure. He's all I have left.
Fine, but I'm coming with you. That really explains the heavy climbers.
They ran through the panicked crowds, pushing through the masses before Kieran pulled Desiree towards an empty alley that appeared to lead straight to the castle. The screams of terror and confusion filled the air as they ran. Soon they reached the castle walls, and Kieran peered over them desperately.
Damn it, how are we supposed to get in there?
Follow me. We have a secret door over here.
How do you... shit. Another one just went off.
Desiree led Kieran into the hidden passageway, and they ran as fast as they could. Desiree ran with purpose, knowing exactly where to go as Kieran followed closely behind. Fires spread all around them while the sounds of crumbling stone echoed throughout the chambers. The screams of the people inside were just as deafening as they were from the outside. Finally, they made it to a large room. The walls were crumbling around them. Fires lapped at the destroyed books on the shelves. And there in the center of the room lay King Thelmon. buried underneath stone rubble and covered in blood.
Father!
Father is the king.
Please help me.
Run.
What?
We need to get out of here. This place is about to crumble, and whoever is attacking ain't letting up.
But-
He's dead, Desiree. What you see there is just a shell of your father. His soul is no longer here. Come on!
Well, look who we have here. It appears I'm Mr. Royal.
Who are you?
Oh, you don't know who I am? I'm disappointed. No worries. You both won't be alive much longer for it to matter. Oh, look at that. It appears the king is dead. Perfect.
With a flick of his hand, black magic appeared and enveloped King Thalmon. Almost immediately, the sound of breaking bones filled the air as his body viscerally contorted and stretched. Desiree and Kieran could only watch in horror as the once human form went through a violent metamorphosis into a giant centipede-like monstrosity. His body was now elongated and dark. Multiple leg-like limbs protruded from his sides, and mandibles ripped and tore through his flesh. The only thing that resembled the king's visage in that moment was his face sitting atop the beast's body.
What did you do to my father?
I made him better. Strong, deadly, a perfect creation. Now it's your turn, princess.
Come on!
Let's see how far you get when my pet chases after you.
Come on. Oh, we're almost there. Better down! You! Listen, we'll pay you 10 gold if you perform it. Distract this thing chasing after us.
Wait, really? You want me to perform?
Please, give us your best performance. It's a matter of life and death. Distract that beast and give us a chance to escape.
A distraction, you say? Well, then say no more, my good man. I, Trygve Shield, will make the performance of a lifetime.